We ready for some more bullshit? They weren't scared, they were just hungover that day. Didn't want to come in. Asbestos, yes. Ghosts, nah. Also, this place isn't even old. It's going to be haunted by Barry and Steve. It can't be a 3-in-1 if that's only 2 things. The security team don't want to go in there because look at the fucking state of it. The mendacity. I love a puzzle, okay? Can we get my fake ghost apps to talk to each other? If you can actually hear people coming, shut the fuck up. Somebody probably died within 100 miles, so it must be haunted. No, I would rather deal with the ghosts and the demons. Ah, my man Owen. Yeah, there's a fucking hole in the roof. Were there biking fights in Manchester? The bureaucracy. Guys, the ghost ate Chris. I'm all for things being haunted, but I want a why. You go there, you work, you leave. That's it. Hey, I'm back. How we all doing? We ready for some more bullshit? Let's go! Shuffle. And spin. I was recording the other day. Thought we were gonna get back in Amanda again. I was recording the other day and I was so tired. I think it was Friday. And my sleep's been absolutely scuffed. My insomnia is at an all-time high at the moment. And I needed to record on Friday. And it got to 7 o'clock in the morning. And I still hadn't gone to sleep. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I am just going to get up and record. And then go to bed. Have a nap. And I recorded like 4 videos. And had like 3 misstarts of like trying to record something. And being like, no. Not today. And I am pretty sure, I won't know until I go to edit it, but I am pretty sure I fell asleep during one of the recordings. So I don't know if that will ever see the light of day as a mainstream video, but it is a thing that may or may not have happened. And I don't remember if I was just very, very tired or if I actually fell asleep during the video. But yeah. And we got Moxley. But you're going to share it with your close friends, of course. Of course I will. I'll show you guys. It's just bloopers reel for later. I am working on a bloopers reel for April. Okay. I wasn't alone in this haunt. Oh, that's upcoming. Never mind. Scary paranormal encounter alone inside a haunted forest. This abandoned house is so haunted it forced them to leave. That doesn't make any grammatical sense, but sure. We need to leave now. This haunted town hall isn't safe. The town hall. Why the town hall? We didn't expect this. The UK's most haunted church. Real ghost hunt. What are we feeling? Town hall or church? Town hall. Cool. Because we did a woods one before, so I feel like it needed to be a building. We will do the town hall. Oh my god, the lag. Can we pick it up, please? The AI overview also could not be bothered with this one. Urban explorers investigate a derelict town hall rumoured to be intensely haunted before its scheduled demolition. They navigate dark, dangerous hallways while trying to capture paranormal evidence. Unexplained sounds and sensations force a tense decision regarding their safety. Spooky. This way, oh my god, I can't read. This week, we make our way to Middleton, Manchester to investigate a haunted, abandoned town hall that other ghost hunters, paranormal investigators, have claimed to be so haunted they had to leave. With rumours of security guards working on night shift. Either I'm just being dyslexic right now, or this really doesn't make sense. The night shift were so scared that they refused to do patrols at night. They weren't scared, they were just hungover that day. Didn't want to come in. Okay, I don't have the root bar, which is really actually annoying with these videos, I'm gonna be honest. I might spin the timestamp wheel because we've got 47 minutes. That's a fair chunk. Timestamp. Shuffle. The current time. Okay, alright. Shut up, I'm being extra. 21:36. Are you going 35? That's as good as it's gonna get. Do we want to listen to the introduction? But maybe we listen to the introduction and then we jump over to the timestamp.
Our last chance to get in here to communicate with what is here haunting the park house. Are you the person that scared the security guards out?
I will appear.
Come and set the device off. Show us how strong you are. Is there someone else here? Freaking footsteps, mate. No, meter.
You see us.
You see us? I'm not too sure if somebody's there. Turn them off for a minute. Oh! What? And somebody was shuffling keys around. Is there someone there? I swear I just heard another voice. Shh.
Spooky. So spooky. What was the timestamp? 21:36. But he's got a friend now. I don't know if he always had a friend, but when he went camping, he didn't have a friend. Okay. So I would not, just from the off, I also Googled it and there's no haunted town hall in Middleton, Manchester. Interesting. It was called Park House or something, I think they said. Asbestos, yes. Ghosts, nah. Yeah, but like you could not trust any noise in this building. Look at the amount of crap and disrepair this is in. All I can hear is beeping from the other room over my headphones. I hope you guys can't hear that, but it's really distracting. Like every time it beeps, my train of thought just dies. The ceiling's gone, the walls are falling apart. Look at it.
That's why we're here. I think I totally forgot to introduce myself. My name's Moxley, and I'm joined with Chris out here tonight. Oh, that looks freaking horrifying, doesn't it? Right, let's go meet up with Chris for a minute.
Oh, there's a little sign on the wall that said chill room. Well, it wasn't really a sign, it was Sharpie, but also this place isn't even old. It's going to be haunted by Barry and Steve. Oh, we stand Barry and Steve.
Can you set any of the devices off like that? The K2? Oh, thank you!
Oh, you getting K2 hit then?
The REM pod on the mel meter.
The mel meter went off?
Yeah. So something physical touched the aerial. Could you do that again?
Not necessarily, but okay. I just got tea while watching Power. It just feels right. It does! I don't have normal tea right now because I'm losing my voice. I got lemon green tea and I put a bit of honey in it to hopefully help my voice. My voice has been fine all day. The second I started talking, it was just like, no. Don't know why. Love that for me.
I heard it. Are you the person that scared the security guards out? No way.
Wow. Got a reaction.
Someone's watching.
What would we
Okay.
before? When we felt someone behind us being watched.
Plus, did you scare the security guards out? Someone's watching.
Yeah, yeah. What was that? That was a voice.
Love a bit of confirmation bias. Also, what's with that skull? Just chilling on the table. I didn't hear a voice. Doesn't mean there wasn't one, but...
Someone's watching.
Yeah, yeah. What was that? That was a voice.
That was a voice from in here, mate. Shh. Hello?
Playing with us.
It's a mel meter.
What's a mel meter? A mel meter is a specialised 3-in-1 tool designed to detect EMF, and ambient temperature simultaneously. Well, that's only 2 things. So what's... It can't be a 3-in-1 if that's only 2 things. Ah, we could get our own one for £100. It'd be funny if the thing said, yeah, I scared the security guard. You dickheads, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's a lot of words though. Built-in red IR safe flashlight, super bright custom red night view display with on-off button. Fast response thermocouple temperature sensor. Record feature captured min-max displays. Tripod mountable. International products have separate terms. Blah blah blah. Can I detect paranormal activity? It's specifically designed for paranormal investigation and detects EMF fluctuations and temperature changes that paranormal researchers associate with spiritual activity. Oh, data recording and night vision. So they're talking about it as if it's a motion sensor and somebody touched it, but it's going off either because it detects EMF, which I don't know if the wiring in that building is still active, or if it's shot, or what the deal is. Or it could be going off because it's a tiny ass room and there's two men standing in the shoebox. The temperature difference between it being in there on its own, being in there with one dude, and then being in there with two dudes is gonna be quite vast. It can also be a hat put on head. It could also be a hat, yeah. But yeah, it's a 3-in-1 does two things. Unless the display counts as a thing. But yeah, I would say, given the size of this room, it's either going off for EMF because somebody's got, well, that is a phone. I don't know if it's on airplane mode or not, but somebody's got some sort of phone that's connected to Bluetooth or the internet or whatever, or even a smartwatch, or it's the temperature fluctuations of them going into the room and the temperature changing. That's my guess.
Can you do it again?
Come and set that millimeter off again. If that's you just trying to play with us now? Trying to trick us?
We're the new security team who are here tonight. You're going to try and scare us out?
You are cherished.
You were cherished.
The security team don't want to go in there because look at the fucking state of it. They're not scared of the ghosts. They're scared of the building fucking collapsing. Look at it. I wouldn't want to go in there. As a security guard, you certainly don't get paid enough to go in there. Oh, my ghostie disappeared. Honestly, if this was a council building, they just don't want to pay people to sit on their ass at night watching an empty building. And that. Oh, look at me and Rainbow, both green and like attached to each other. Ghost besties. Oh, I abandoned you. Never mind. No, come back, Farah. I'm sorry. You're gonna call ghost besties?
Can you try and scare us like you just did?
Come and set the device off. Show us how strong you are. Are you weak? Are you too scared to come and show yourself?
They're using a bunch of electrical devices that detect electricity. Of course, they're going to get pulse readings. Exactly. This stuff... If the bar for paranormal activity is literally on phone apps and EMF, which is naturally occurring in our environment, it's just not enough for me. If I was a ghost, I'd make heart sounds to make these excursions awkward. I can see that. I can see that. If ghosts were truly able to be picked up via EMF, then surely actual paranormal researchers, not the YouTube crew, would be able to recreate and measure them. Like if there was a house that was thought to be haunted, you'd be able to cordon it off as best you can, create a scientific sterile environment for you to test the phenomena. If you're not able to do that because it's not repeatable, then I don't know. And I do believe there is something, but the more I read, the more I learn about science, the more I'm just like, the stereotypical Hollywood ghost can't exist. And that doesn't mean that there isn't something happening that we can't explain. Me and Rainbow were having an interesting conversation the other night, and it was like something along the lines of, I think it was more to do with medicine, but it's the same principle. It's like They didn't understand back in the day how medicine worked, how these combination of herbs or whatever worked necessarily, but they knew that it did. So it doesn't matter if we understand how something works or not, to acknowledge that it does indeed work. So with the same principle, we don't have to understand how ghosts work, if they exist, or how this paranormal phenomenon, whatever it is, works, to be able to measure it, to be able to acknowledge it. And these stupid EMF toys don't do that. You can't measure a ghost or a paranormal phenomena with something that is naturally occurring. EMF naturally occurs in our environment. EMF is, you know, everywhere. It is all around us. It's in our phones, it's in our pockets, it's in the walls, it's everywhere. So you would have to be trying to measure a paranormal presence with something else. Or you would have to have like some sort of safe room, essentially, where you know, without a shadow of a doubt, EMF is not occurring in there naturally. But then that's going back into scientific experiments and all of that again. So none of that happens. And yeah, it's just, I don't believe it.
Do you know we won't be scared of you? Is that what it is?
Would you like us to leave?
Well, we're not leaving because we're here for the night.
Yeah.
You're trespassing. It's time for you to leave.
Go away.
Are you going to leave? That's pretty cool.
That was cool.
I'll give him that. That was cool.
If you're not going to leave, set one of the devices off. Or at least tell us who you are.
We are gathering energy.
We are gathering energy. What are you gathering energy for? You gathering energy to come and speak to us.
Waltzing in there and telling a ghost to leave. I know. Like, yeah, we just barged into your home, but like, fuck off, get out. No. The mendacity. I love that.
Are you a clean spirit?
Whoa.
What does that even mean? Are you a clean spirit? Like, do they ghost shower or do they like ghost tidy up? Because if I was a clean spirit, like if I needed a clean, I do need a clean environment. But if I needed a clean environment and this was my home, oh my fucking God, I would leave. I would figure it out. I don't know if I don't care if I'm bound to the building or what. I would figure it out. I'm gone. Absolutely not. Nah, I don't bathe much. You don't. I mean, if you were dead, I wouldn't have thought you needed to bathe. But, you know, maybe I'm wrong.
Are you not from this planet or this realm? Are you a demon?
Let's hear your voice. Slam a door. Do absolutely.
Maybe you get stuck in the state of cleanliness you die in. Oh my God, I am showering every day. Again, it's all thought experiments, but I kind of like the idea that we are like soul fragments or whatever, and we come down, you know, from the universe or wherever souls live. I don't know where souls live. I don't even know if souls are real, but if souls are real, I like the idea that we're just sort of like different sort of like fragments or puzzle pieces of different souls that come together for an earthbound experience, and then when we die, we sort of separate off again and then come into different clusters of, yeah, puzzle souls. I love a puzzle, okay? My favourite part of stream is ending the stream and going and finishing the puzzle with Felix. It's become our little ritual that we do. And like, I love streaming, but that is my favourite part. But no, we're like little different fragments of souls. We come into a body for an earthbound experience. We learn what we need to learn or not. And then when we die, we sort of go back to wherever souls go, get into a different configuration of soul shards or whatever, soul parts, and then go into a different body for a different earthbound experience, or maybe the same earthbound experience. I don't know. But that is my preferred theory. Am I ever gonna know? No. Am I gonna force that on anybody else? Also no. But that is a theory that I like on a personal level. I might be asleep by the end of the stream, like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to finish it by myself then. It's just a theory, a soul theory. That's it, rebranding my channel to Soul Theory. No, and I don't know why, like, sometimes we meet someone and we're like, oh my god, yes, you. I don't know why you, but you. I feel like I know you, we get on great. We act like we've been friends for 20 years, even though we've known each other 20 minutes. Obviously, you can get that, like, sort of love bomb experience with narcissistic people or other equally unhealthy people, because narcissism is a diagnosis and not a buzzword. And not every toxic person that you meet is going to be a narcissist. And you also, there are some narcissists that are accountable and working on their shit and aren't arseholes. I digress. And I don't know, I just like the idea, and it's just an idea, but I like the idea that those are two parts of the same soul that are just fragmented off. And I don't know, I'm a sap, and I like the theory. But yeah, it's a theory that I hear a lot in, like, tarot spaces, and tarot itself is very controversial. A lot of people are out there just faking it for attention. Aphrodite. And a lot of other, I'm so fussy with who I will go to for tarot. There are like 3 people I will go to for tarot. There is Rain, and there is 2 YouTubers, Aso and Kino, and they are sisters. And I did not know that. I watched them both independently for years, and then I found out that they were sisters. And I was like, oh, that's adorable. If you can hear Fredo sneezing, coughing, whatever he's doing in the background, I'm sorry. But yeah, I am very, very fussy because I don't like, especially when someone's only churning out love readings and they're all exactly the same, and it's all, oh my god, your ex is going to text you back and realize that they were wrong in like 2 days. And I'm like, yeah, sure, you're just algorithm baiting. But Aso and Kino aren't like that. And also I live by the philosophy of take what's useful and leave what's not. If I hear something, regardless of whether it's tarot, a podcast, the news, conversation I had, you know, with a friend or even not a friend, if I gain something insightful from that, I'm going to take it. And if it's a bunch of shit and doesn't apply to me, I'm not going to let that stick to me. That one's harder to implement than I make it out to be. That is very hard. That sort of stuff sticks to me like fucking glue, and I have to like pry it off and be like, no, that does not belong to me, get away. But I try. I have never wanted to hear from an ex since my frontal lobe developed. That is fair. I have, but I feel like trauma bonding had a lot to do with that. And once I have detached the trauma bond, no, I'm good. Go away. Leave me alone. Never want to hear from you again. Oh my god. If I heard from an ex, I would be so annoyed. Same. It wasn't an ex. It was someone that I was talking to and was constantly blowing me off. Unless he wanted something, naturally. And I basically told him to do one. And then me and Freddie got together. We've been together like a year or so. And he randomly reached out and was like, oh, hey. And was like trying to act like nothing had ever happened. And I was like, no, I'm not that stupid. Fuck off. I blocked him. Like, you had your chance. Even if I wasn't in a relationship, you don't get to come crawling back. Would Finny be like, new number, who's this? I love it. I had a dude I dated for a while text me like a year later. Or text me like a year later to ask me about tattoo. I just like, bro, nah. No. Do your own research into tattoo artists. Fuck off.
Absolutely anything. You set that millimeter off a few times, which is actually fantastic. That's brilliant.
There you go, I've got a microphone there. Come and talk into that and tell us your name.
Can you... Internal. Right, let me turn my spirit talker on as well. Yeah. Let's just see if we can get a conversation going with both of them. Do you need more...
Can we get my fake ghost apps to talk to each other?
Devices to come and speak? Shh. Aye. Freaking footsteps, mate. Yeah. Millimeter. Footsteps.
Is that a cat ball? inside a skull because it was just flashing like a cat ball. I had an ex randomly message me and ask if I wanted to move in with her and her 2 kids who weren't mine. That's a bit of a leap. I would decline. Some guy texted me like 2 years after I briefly spoke to him on a dating app. Never even met the guy. Like, hey, nah. No, nothing good ever comes after hey. I had a really weird encounter with the guy on a dating app. And he wouldn't, even though I told him my memory doesn't function and I need chat logs, he would only send me one-time view pictures with text on them. And it was so weird. I'm not convinced he didn't have a girlfriend and that's why he was doing that. But yeah, I blocked him. But yeah, it was so bizarre. And I was thinking, bro, what the fuck? How desperate do you have to be to go scrolling back 2 years worth of failed encounters? Right? It's like that guy that messaged me like after a year. And I was like, no. I'm pretty sure he had a girlfriend as well. There was something weird going on with him. He would like message me and we'd be on like FaceTime or whatever, video call. And then his neighbor would knock or whatever, and then he'd have to like immediately put the phone down and just go. And then he would only message me when he was outside of that. Like most of the time he would only message me when he was at work, and it was all very sus. So I think he had a girlfriend that lived with him and he was messaging me around that, and then they must have broken up or something, and that's when he came crawling back to me. No proof of that. But that is my theory. My douchebag theory. It's a lot of effort. Seems sus. It does.
I said yes when you said that.
Did we just hear you walking? Mate, I'm telling you, I just heard footsteps. I was just putting the spirit talker on.
Yeah, I heard it as well.
But it was weird because it wasn't like footsteps.
No.
On this horrible, or the debris on the floor. It was like a clean floor, if that makes sense.
It does. Like how it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Come on, please tell us who we're communicating with here. Is it Jordan Roberts? If it's you.
You know I've missed like half the video, but where the fuck did they get Jordan Roberts from?
Nightmare.
I said, is this Jordan Roberts? It's going to Orange.
Yeah, the K2.
Yeah.
See it?
Okay, I need a dead Jordan Roberts, please. No, Jonathan Roberts. Where was this? I forgot. Middleton. Nope. Nothing. No idea.
Jordan, is that your name?
You see us.
You see us.
Okay.
Are you going to show it? That's the second time it said we're going to show you ourselves to you or something. In sight.
Inside.
So you, Arthur, are you stood around us then? Are you stood in this space with us?
Sure.
Just want to thank you for coming forward, coming to speak to us. But it said, there we go.
Yeah.
It said there's something very negative in this place. It scared a lot of people. A lot of people quit their jobs because of what was going on.
Yeah, I'm absolutely terrified. The only thing I'm scared of is the amount of installation on the floor.
On here. Was this you or was it somebody else?
Pain.
Pain. But the K2 keeps flashing up as well.
Did you die in pain? Did you fall? So you fell? Get into Orange if that was you, if you fell. So did you lose your life here?
Why? Surely if somebody died in a council building, there would be some sort of record of it. Yeah, I think it's this building. The former town hall in Middleton will be flattened and replaced by a new housing and care home, Parkfield House on Manchester Old Road. Used to be Middleton's HQ for council business before local government shake-up. Of 1974, just yesterday then. Plans to create 24 bedroom houses. Oh, that's cute. Blah, 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 care home. Okay, so Hartfield House. Yeah, I'm not sure how close the flats are to this, because they said they were making houses on this. When did this get demolished? Oh, like now. When did this go up? Yeah, okay, so I don't think it's been demolished yet. Ah, flashbanged. Okay. No, I don't want to add a bookmark. I want to find. Only one reference to, no references to death. One to died. In 1886, the local area became the whatever borough, and the local improvement commissioner was succeeded by Middleton Borough Council. Haywood became the first mayor in the new borough council, which was initially based at the Old Town Hall in Gas Street. After Haywood died in 1920, his widow Harriet sold the original Parkfield House to the Middleton Borough Council to use it as the headquarters. Okay, so it doesn't actually say where he died. I don't think anybody's died in this building. No, I don't think anybody's died in this building. But I found it.
Chris.
Yeah?
Chris. I'm not too sure if somebody's there. Turn them off for a minute. Oh!
What?
People are coming.
Yeah.
Mate, I've just heard some people. That's what I was saying. Turn them off. I can hear people. And that just says people are coming. No freaking way.
If you can actually hear people coming, shut the fuck up. Why would you be talking so loudly? Oh yeah, there's people coming. Surely if there was people coming, you'd be whispering because you think there's people coming. And the app spitting that out at that point in time is just confirmation bias. The apps shit out cryptic and generic shit like that all the time. It just so happened to do it at that point.
But we are going to have to go check.
Why?
But how crazy was that? Just as I was about to say, Chris, I can hear people are coming. It's mental.
Somebody probably died within 100 miles, so it must be haunted. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh no, someone died in the general vicinity. But they always make up some story like somebody died in the building or whatever, and then you actually do an ounce of research into it and nothing ever happened there. Death is one of the most documented things, especially in the modern world. If somebody had died in a place, it would be everywhere. The public, unfortunately, as morbid as it is, eats that shit up. People love a death story. I don't know why, but they do. So it would be everywhere.
Another set of ladders in there.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What was that?
Mate,
I heard that.
that come from up there.
I heard it.
Hello? This is like something straight out of...
I'm sorry, but also the amount of contamination in that place. You're telling me there's not wildlife in there. There's not rats, there's not bats, there's not mice. I don't even know. There could be a random cat in there for all we know. Animals have a way of getting into places.
Freddy Krueger.
The boiler room.
Mate, it's like, I don't know what that noise was though.
What?
Mate, this is creepy.
It is.
Think it's worth an investigation up there?
Maybe, you know.
Yeah?
It's a concrete floor.
What to do is pass the gate up.
Go up here.
The state of that building, I would probably not want to get off the ground floor, but sure.
It is creepy.
Yeah.
So let me just go up this last lot of stairs here, mate.
Yeah.
And we'll go check this. Yeah, this sturdy. It was just weird. I got onto this staircase here, halfway up here, and there was like a noise come from here.
I heard it.
I do not know what I'm doing.
That much is obvious.
There's nobody else up here, is there? Before. Chris? No way. Yo, what the fuck? Mate, it sounds like somebody's right behind me. Where are you, Chris?
Yeah, because it's echoing to shit in there. All that metal, all that concrete. Sound is going to echo. You can hear it in the camera. It's echoey.
Whereabouts? Right. Mate, there's something not nice up here.
I heard it from where I was stood there.
Right. I literally thought you were coming up the ladders.
No way.
Seriously, and then I heard something in this corner.
Sound travels weird in spaces like that because it can't move properly. Not because it can't move properly, that's a bad explanation. But because it's got nothing to absorb into, it just bounces around and it's so hard to track sound. Other people have explained it better. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but I know other people have explained that better than I just tried to.
I heard the bang.
It's something here.
Right.
Definitely something here.
We need to do an investigation on there, don't we then?
Yeah. I need to go check up this ladder real quick though.
Right.
And it's just as I asked if there was something here that happened. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. It's just like looks like a water unit or something there. Shh. The fuck? That's 3 times, 4 times I've heard something now, Chris.
Right.
Okay, so after hearing...
Okay, but he was actually on the ladder. But he has heard something when he's been on the ladders. I'm wondering if the sound is moving strangely around him when he's on the ladders, or when he's climbing, he's thinking that he's hearing things or similar. But also, I think Chris actually was on the ladder that time, so there would have been a noise that was not made by Moxley.
A few weird noises up here, which is a bit of an odd area. We're going to do a bit of an investigation just here, just to see what the hell's going on, because that...
But at least these guys aren't screaming about moths, okay? But moths are fucking terrifying. If anything with wings comes in my face, no. I would rather deal with the ghosts and the demons. I'm not dealing with the flying bugs in my face. I support screaming about moths. I am a girl. I'm one of those girls.
Sound like somebody's right behind me coming up the stairs, but Chris was around the corner. As you heard, he said he was going for a wee. So that was...
Where? Well, he didn't go all the way outside. So that implies that he peed on the floor in the building. I know it's being demolished, but please have gone outside and peed in the bush or in the grass or something.
Mad.
Whoa.
Right, let's go in here. Let's set a little bit up and let's just try and see what the hell is going on. Yeah, there's a heavy feeling in here, isn't there? What the hell? We are literally in the roof.
For some reason I thought we were only on the second floor.
It flings you off, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, so I heard someone or something up here. Was that you trying to make...
I mean, look at all this crap up here. It could have been anything. It could have been an animal. It could have been something hitting the roof itself from the other side. It's all wet in here, so the roof's leaking. It could have been anything. You can't rely any noises in a building this contaminated.
presence known to us, letting us know that you're here with us? If so, do something else. Look at that.
Exactly, you could just see it dripping. This build, like, no wonder it's being demolished. This building is in such bad condition. This is probably really unsafe. I would be concerned.
Make a noise, make a bang. It's a little bit noisy, I get it. But unfortunately, the heavens just opened up whilst we're on our way here, and it's like, we can't stop, we can't turn back, because, like I said, this...
So it's raining, and you're like, oh my god, there's noise upstairs. There's noise on the roof. Of course there's noise on the roof, it's raining. And even if you're trying to like isolate noises outside of the rain, rain is white noise. So white noise breeds auditory pareidolia in the first place. I thought that was Bumble. It was not. It was my shadow. I'm beginning to wonder if they were even permitted to be in the building. No, of course they weren't. That's why they were worried about people showing up. They're not supposed to be in there. And if the building's marked for demolition anyway, it's not safe for anybody to be in there.
This place is getting demolished. So if we'd have left it any longer, there's a chance that would turn up and it'd just be a building site. Which would be interesting in like, just say 2 years, 3 years once they've built everything, to see if the houses, the care home, stuff like that that gets built on here, if any of the people that move in witness any sort of paranormal activity, anything unusual. Would be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? But for now, we're just going to investigate whilst we can. Well, if you look down these, I just showed you the other ones. There are some drops.
Look at the state of the floor. You can't trust anything in here.
And they look over, I think it's the staircases. Yeah. Try to keep a hold of my camera so I don't bleed and drop it down.
Ah, my man Owen.
Down.
Owen! Make better life choices, Owen, but Owen!
Alright, it's hammering it down now.
Yeah, there's a fucking hole in the roof. Oh. I understand people wanting to do abandons because they're old and they're cool and they're kind of creepy and also they're free. But at the same time, please be fucking careful. Like, this could cave at any point, and I'm presuming, I could be wrong, but I'm presuming people don't know where they are. And that it's dangerous. But also on the fact of paranormal activity, like, why is an ex-council building haunted? I mean, I say that. No, I suppose I did hear stories of one council building that got kind of creepy at night. And it's the ghost bureaucracy. The bureaucracy. I did hear stories of one council building that was supposed to be haunted. And apparently the guy that locked up wouldn't go, like, once it was locked, that was it. He was not going back in there. But at least that makes more sense because the main, like, it had been extended over the years, but the main building part was an old hospital. So, like, that makes sense as to why that building might possibly be haunted. But why is this one haunted? It was built to be what it was, from the sounds of it. And nothing bad happened there. I'm all for things being haunted, but I want to why.
An half coming down. Right. I'm gonna... Chris?
Guys, the ghost ate Chris. Chris is gone. Ripped Chris.
Chris? Did you just make a bang then? Oh!
It's not haunted. I googled twice and there's no haunted town hall in Middleton. No, there isn't. I did find this building, but I don't think there was any reference to it being haunted. It's just an old building that was a town hall and is now being demolished because they have a new town hall. And I don't think it's been a town hall, and I think it said 1970 something.
Found the list, that.
Oh wow.
So obviously this is where the lift is coming up and down.
Yeah, just watch yourself up there, dude.
Yeah.
Right, like I was going to say, I'm going to put the spirit talker on. It's just one of those places, it's more clearer to hear. And it's been quite active tonight, to be fair. It watches from the dark and shot.
Yeah.
Both of those things make perfect sense. It just throws out crap. That's all it does. It just throws out words from a fucking word bank. That's it.
1800s. It was somebody's house before they sold it and it became a magistrate's, not magistrate's court, before it became a town hall.
Yeah.
Then after town hall, a security company was using it. So it's got a bit of history to it, but I'm more intrigued with the history back in the 1800s into the mid 1900s.
Yeah.
Into the 70s when it was a town hall and stuff like that.
There's got to be some vibe.
I would be more interested in it being a private home. That is a completely normal history for a building. Exactly. I would be more interested in the history of it being a private home because back then especially, people lived, were born and died in their homes. What is interesting about it being a town hall? You go there, you work, you leave. That's it. Nobody, well, people do die at work, unfortunately, but like nobody's dying at work.
Fights and everything going on there. Do you know what I mean?
It's England. It's England. Yeah, exactly. Of course, there was like Viking fights and stuff. So Leyland stuff like that.
But okay, I get that, but that's got nothing to do with it being a town hall. That's even further back, and I don't know. That feels like a Ben question. Were there Viking fights in Manchester? Yep, Viking fights in Manchester. This is great.
Mate, right, it's so hard to hear anything up here. Is that voices?
Nah, I'm done. We can be done. We did like 15 minutes. We gave it a good run. I think we got the gist of what's going on. Because they're up in the roof complaining about how it's too hard to hear because it's raining. And then they go downstairs, which, oh my God, with the smell of petrol. Okay, I'm intrigued. Yes, with the smell of petrol, I have no idea what it's about, but there's like a minute of video. There is exactly a minute of video. So I'll go back a couple of seconds, try and get some context.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it is.
It's even stronger here. That is mental.
It is mental.
There was no smell of petrol before.
There wasn't, mate. We'd have smelt it straight away as soon as we come in.
Yeah.
That is like very strong. But there's nobody here. There's nobody here.
What else? What smells of petrol that isn't petrol? Could gas? Could gas smell like petrol? I don't know. Dude, that's not a ghost, that's a safety hazard. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, is there some sort of gas leak or something? Like, get out. Isn't gas petrol? No, I mean, you call it gas. But I mean, like, the gas that powers your stove or something, or like your central heating. Not, like, gasoline. Okay, that gas smells really different. Yeah, like, they can smell petrol or gasoline. I'm just trying to think of what else smells like that could logically be in that building without it actually being that. But I don't know. Okay, at least they made a smart decision. They decided it was time to leave. Cool. Oh, we don't need to watch that then. I'm glad they made that choice though, because have you seen the URL? It's the shit. That's great. I don't think I've ever seen that with the URL before. But yes, we actually completed like an episode, 2 episodes, whatever, of a live Wheel of Misfortune. And we didn't just bullshit the entire time and have 2 seconds of footage. Yay. Oh, I need to clap them. I need a... I need something like that. I need a... Yay thing. I also want to try and figure out a way to get my commands working with YouTube as well. And I got picked on for not having something clap related. Wow. Yeah, well, I'm a hypocrite, Kiwi. Deal with it. You give me a hard time for stuff. I give you a hard time for stuff. That's how this works. But yeah, we did it. And we've got through like nearly 3 puzzles this stream, which is insane. I love it. I love that you guys enjoy that. But thank you guys for being here, for showing up. We can talk if people want to talk, but if people are feeling kind of low energy and just sort of want to lurk or be quiet or whatever, we can think about raiding out. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to wrap it up now. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. New people, thank you so much for joining and taking a chance on this. And returning people, thank you for putting up with my bullshit, as you always do. But yes, thank you guys. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.